Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, could you just tell us what direction you'd like to take the union in?
Well, ultimately, the direction of the union is one that is decided by the whole of the executive, our reps and our activists. It remains the key. It remains key that we engage with our membership. We are a membership. We're a member-led organization, and what I want is to continue to grow the union both across the public sector and the private sector, whilst winning for our members at their workplaces.
And you said that Unite is developing a strategy, so can you tell us more about what that would consist of?
This will review every aspect of the union, what our strategies on growth is, how we can improve union structures, what our employment laws and political priorities are, how do we improve collective bargaining structures, how do we protect jobs while improving pay and conditions. It would be a competitive strategy review for the union in Gibraltar for the next 3 years and beyond.
So there's a lot of things there. So what would you say is the priority? What do you want to start with in terms of focusing?
The priority is the pay claim is a key focus in terms of my role as convener within the public sector, but not the only focus given the many competing priorities. And I will continue in my role as convener. I've not stood down from that. Delivering a meaningful pay increase for the public sector remains a crucial goal. The role of my role as chair has a wider focus across all workplaces, whether public or private sector.
You mentioned the pay claim there, so is that going to be one of your main focuses? And could you tell us a bit about where that is at the moment?
We have put together the working group within the executive, and we are looking ahead, and we have already set up meetings and deadlines and
Excellent.
that type of thing already within the structure. I was only elected yesterday, but we were quite productive during that meeting yesterday.
And where are we at when it comes to a living wage?
The living wage, this has been a key ask from Unite the Union since the October 23 elections, and the commitment has been provided by HMDOG as to the development and introduction of the living wage. We made further call during our May Day rally, and as part of the public sector pay, we have included this as well. And there have been some initial exploratory discussions with government on this, and we will look to continue this through the public sector pay negotiations.
Okay, and where do you see the union at the moment? Do you see it as relevant today?
Oh, absolutely. Unite is a trade union movement in Gibraltar, remains of vital importance, and I view that workers in Gibraltar need effective and robust trade unions more than ever.
And we just heard about a treaty over there. It's an exciting time for Unite and to be a chair ahead of that. A possible treaty deal?
Yes, it's crucial. It's of a crucial importance, and it's one that we've discussed at length over at Unite. The right deal, obviously, is of crucial importance, and we expressed this as well during our May Day rally. A treaty, especially a good treaty, should underpin economic growth, the prosperity here. Unite will seek to ensure that workers share in that prosperity.
Okay, Ann Smith, thank you very much for joining us there.